My friend ripped out the homemade birthday card and got his heart ripped out after. Russell was the kind of friend you could never get out of the house. Mini golf on Saturday? My parents won't let me. Movies Friday night? I have to babysit. That new escape room downtown? Family thing that day. If we wanted something done, he'd ask to have it at his place instead. What made our friends angry was how he'd show up to everything free. Park basketball? He'd be there. Beach day? First one with his towel laid out. House parties? Never missed one. He's mooching off of us, George said. Have you noticed how he'd always bring his own snacks when he went out with us instead of chipping in for pizza? I'm telling you, he skips things that cost money. And when he does show up to the free stuff, he doesn't spend money on anything, even if it's for the whole group. I suggested maybe he just wasn't hungry for pizza, that maybe we were all just overthinking things. But the next time it happened, our friends absolutely lost it. We had one simple plan for our friend Reggie's birthday party. Order pizza, wings, and cake. And to make it happen, each person had to pitch in $15. Reggie kept saying he didn't want anything big, but we could tell he was excited to have everyone together. But when it came time to collect money, Russell just smiled and pulled out a homemade birthday card instead. Not a fancy one either, but a printer paper folded in half with handmade drawings and a happy birthday Reggie written in pen on the front. Bob grabbed the card and ripped it in half, his face fuming with anger. Are you serious right now? We're all throwing in for your friend's birthday and you bring in a card and chips from home just so you don't have to pay? He yelled. You always use Reggie's Xbox account. You swim in his pool, eat his food every time we're here, and you can't even cough up $15 for his birthday? What's wrong with you? George added. And soon, everyone was blowing up in his face, calling him all sorts of names. Russell tried to speak back and explain, but no one was listening. He looked at me with tears filling his eyes before running off. I frowned. That was too harsh. I know you guys are angry, but that wasn't right, I told them. I left the party and rushed out trying to chase after him towards the direction of his house. I saw him stop by the elementary school playground about halfway to his house and sat on the swings in the rain, just staring out at nothing. Before I could call out to him, his phone rang. He looked at it for a second, then put it on speaker and set it on his lap. Hey mom, he said, the rain hiding his shaky voice. Russell, honey, I'm so sorry, his mom said frantically. I have to work another double. I know I promised I'd be home tonight. He pressed his lips together. It's okay, mom. Don't worry about it. There was silence for a moment. There's still a few packs of ramen and some cereal, he reassured her. He took a deep breath and said through his sniffles, I miss your cooking, mom. She started crying. Did you at least have fun at Reggie's party? Yeah, he lied. It was great. Hey mom, you should go back to work now. I hear them calling for you. Don't worry. We're gonna be fine. Love you. When they hung up, Russell just sat there in the rain. I stood frozen behind the playground equipment, feeling like the world's biggest jerk for not realizing. I returned to the party and told them everything. Within minutes, we were standing on Russell's porch, knocking aggressively on his door. Russell answered, looking confused. What are you guys doing here? We need to talk, I said, pushing past him. We saw the 3 packets of ramen on the counter, the rest of the cabinets open and empty. Russell tried to play it off. Guys, this isn't a good time. But Bob walked right up to him. How long has your family been struggling? Russell's eyes widened. He opened his mouth to deny it, but he knew by the looks on our faces, the jig was up. It all came out at once. His dad had been laid off last year, and when unemployment benefits ran out, they had to adjust. His mom picked up double shifts at the hospital. Russell sometimes worked at the grocery store on weekends to help out with the smaller bills while his dad went from job interview to interview, still holding out hope. Russell showed us his shoes that were held together by Gorilla Glue, and the laptop that all 3 siblings had to share for homework. I didn't want to be the charity case friend, Russell said, his voice cracking. I just wanted things to be normal when I hung out with you guys. We're friends, Reggie said, pulling him into a hug. You're supposed to tell us when you're struggling. We called in all the parents who had been waiting outside for our signal. One by one, Russell watched them carry in boxes and bags of groceries, some with fancy stuff that he'd never even tried before. My mom took charge like she always did. Russell, honey, where's your pantry? The moms organized the kitchen while the dads huddled in the corner with Russell's dad, offering him dozens of odd jobs to help out. And when Russell's mom came home from a late shift, she broke down seeing everyone there. Her kitchen full of food, her husband holding a list of job contacts, her kids eating something other than ramen, and Russell smiling, yelling, "You don't have to do overtime anymore."